Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we defeated the Magic Knight Ortheim twice, and Vita Clotilde was here, but the Ashen Knight is sleeping peacefully. Sorry, Valimar. We'll be back for you soon. We need to hurry down the valley. Yeah, there's definitely, we heard gunfire down in Yamir.
Ha!
Yep, that's not it.
Sure thing.
Not it. There we go. This way leads towards the canyon. We don't have time to be making detours, though. We need to hurry back to Yamir.
Let's move.
So, we will indeed be hurrying back to Yamir. So, wait. There it is. Okay. Once we figure out which way is back to Yamir.
I wonder which Yeager Corps we're dealing with here.
Probably not Fees.
I really hope everyone's all right.
Let's just hurry.
I'm not sure if they'd reintroduce Fees so quickly. And before Elisa. I can't imagine anybody getting reintroduced before Elisa. Okay. Elise, are you okay? I can't believe they sent Yeagers to Yamir. Looks like the Noble Alliance doesn't even care about trying to keep up appearances anymore. That Anguis said that she has nothing to do with it, though. It's true that this kind of thing isn't really her style. If she were to abduct someone, trust me, she'd happily enjoy squeezing the life out of such a nasty spectacle to the very last drop. I suppose it just goes to show that the Noble Alliance isn't quite as united as it looks. Yeah. That was a long time ago, dude. I guess now's as good a time as any to ask. Just who is Vita Clotilde, anyway? I know that Misty the radio show host and Clotilde the opera singer were both just acts. She's a member of the Hexen clan too. Okay, so she is Hexen clan. She's known as the Witch of the Abyss, and she vanished after breaking a taboo 7 years ago. Think of her as like a sister to Emma. And that blue bird who's usually with her, Grianos, is a familiar like me. A witch? A familiar? Well, I'm lost. But in short, she's related to you and Emma, right? Essentially, yes. Emma's been trying to find Vita ever since she disappeared. She's had to put that on hold when her duty required her to join the academy. Her duty required her to join the academy? But how could we have missed her when she was so close by that whole time? Wait a second. Misty spent a fair amount of time in Trista going to and from the radio station building. Right! Emma never once noticed that? She was popular among the students too. And yet all that time, all those months, you never once realized her true identity? Something's off about that. Vita likely used some form of curse to keep us from finding out. Witches are capable of interfering with the laws of causality and the cognitive abilities of others. She probably made it so no information regarding her or her whereabouts would ever reach us. That sounds so frightening. Yeah. Tell me about it. It makes sense though. She wouldn't be the only Anguis to know how to mess with people's cognitive abilities. I wonder if he's talking about one particular. Well, I guess we can say Weissman. Alright, that's all I need to know for now. Anyway, have you caught your breath, Elise? Yes, thank you. We can keep going. Good, let's get to Yamir. And now that I come to think about it, the whole situation with how you find out about Weissman, it's
I can hear more.
Why does this have to be happening?
It's definitely...
It might just be warning shots. Try and stay calm.
That's awfully
Are we going to make it in time?
That's awfully optimistic of Toval. But the Misty Clotilde situation was definitely not the first time we encountered that particular reveal, I guess. Huh. But this should be it. Is it? Yeah. We were like an inch away. Or Selge or whatever. However much that is. Whoa! Warning shots. Right. They even set the funicular station on fire. Huh. Well, that's not good.
Oh, heavens.
Your Highness, please hurry back inside the mansion and hide. Whatever may come to pass, we won't allow them to touch you.
Can Lady Schwarzer fight?
But...
There you are.
Right.
We are the Northern Yeagers, and we've entered a contract with the Kreutzen province.
Do they really have to announce that?
By the order of its lord, Duke Alberea,
Unless this is some sort of misdirection.
we are here to take you into protective custody, Your Highness.
No. Auntie Lucia?
Auntie, they become close.
Out of the way, woman.
I ask you to leave this village at once. The Schwarzer family has historical connections with the Imperial family. So as long as I live, you will not lay a hand on Her Highness.
You got guts, if nothing else.
Hopefully she's not about to die.
But I'm not going to repeat myself again. Our orders are that the lives of all other than Princess Alphen are of no consequence. Am I making myself clear?
Please don't!
Don't you dare lay a hand on them!
Hey!
Who are you?
Uncle Teo!
Darling,
I am the Baron of Yamir, Teo Schwarzer, and I will serve as your opponent. Begin!
Here's hoping he doesn't, like... It'd be lame if one of Rean's parents died. Or Annalise's parents. Oh, got him.
Not all talk, I see.
The art of swordsmanship has been passed down in the Schwarzer family for generations. I couldn't hope to compare to Master Kafai or Lord Arsaid, but I dedicate myself to honing my skills all the same.
Clearly you're not the type of noble who sits idly by and hires men to fight his battles for him.
Yeah, buddy.
But I wonder how much use your sword will have if we try this.
Is this a fourth person? Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baron.
Wow. That's brave.
You cowards! Have you no shame?
All that matters to we Yeagers is fulfilling our contract by any means necessary. Fail to cooperate, and you know what happens next.
Oh, that's it for Teo then.
It sounded like a machine gun.
There's fire everywhere.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Yeagers here.
Your Highness!
If Rean's dad, or if Rean and Elise's dad has been killed, dude. Wow. And Lucia too? That's a really retro opening. Huh.
Father? No!
Oh. Oh, okay. Here we go.
The hell?
Oh, he got his Arcus unit out. Toval's like, what's going on, dude?
Rean! No!
Are we gonna fight?
What the?
Nope, Rean's just gonna get everybody.
Yeah!
Rean?
Yeah, dude.
Die. Whoa. He's a monster.
Not really. You guys are, like, it's really the Yeagers who are the monsters here, but whatever.
Rean, don't! Don't lose yourself to anger! That will only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago!
Elise.
He's still breathing. Your father's alive, Rean.
Thank goodness, dude.
Hang in there. I'll do first aid right away.
Lady Schwarzer is just fine too.
Nice, though she's not bleeding all over the place.
She was knocked unconscious, but I don't see any injuries. She's okay. Auntie Lucia, stay with us. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. There we go. Considering Crow's hair color, I wonder if he's always super moded.
Are you back to normal? Rean, speak to me. Are you alright?
Sorry, Elise. I lost control of myself again.
In a totally understandable situation, though.
It's alright. It's alright. You came back to me in the end. And that's all that matters.
Elise, I'm sorry. I really am.
Alright. So I'm not certain
Auntie Lucia? Are you alright, Auntie Lucia?
Your Highness, you're unharmed.
Thankfully.
Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough.
What was Duke Alberea doing, though?
Your Highness, there's no need to cry. You have the face of an angel. Please don't spoil it with tears.
It just seems...
Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger.
Wait, no, Duke Alberea was a total douchebag, wasn't he?
Toval, what about Father?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely. We should get him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
No.
Dad.
They busted up the station, though.
Honestly, some people have no patience.
And of course, Vita Clotilde didn't actually leave. What does she want? Like, what's she trying to accomplish right
Vita,
now?
you...
What do you want with us this time?
Like, seriously, what are you even here for?
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Alberea's really gone and done it this time.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
So they're competing for some sort of position or status?
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me. I can't undo what's already happened, but if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
So she would help us do that for some unexplored reason?
What?
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
It really sounds like she's about to end their lives.
No. This is...
You will descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Alberea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Why is she doing this?
Yes, Mother. We will.
Huh.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
So, what's preventing her from just doing that to us?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through.
She must not have anything she really wants from anybody here right now, then.
Duke Alberea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
Why is she after forgiveness? Isn't she supposed to be evil?
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk.
Yeah, dude.
She doesn't do things like this out of kindness.
She doesn't.
It seems, yeah, this seems a little too altruistic.
Targets in sight.
Ah. This chick.
What?
Oh. So she is the
Police!
worst.
Your Highness!
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
Why? Why?
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
And now she's gonna mock us, dude?
Please, let me go!
They just keep getting kidnapped together.
Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
But what do they need Elise for?
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
Whoa, we're getting enforcers introduced now?
I don't comprehend your question.
Oh, okay, so she's not.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor.
Okay, so we're gonna have to talk to Milliam to find out more about her.
Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
Those are a lot of enemies.
If you like, you can think of me as the Wicked Witch, while she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hop.
Stop messing around!
She does seem to be enjoying this.
Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Huh. So the reason why she came to help was because she wanted to kidnap them.
Rean! Rean! Rean!
Elise! Your Highness! Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you. But struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Rean Schwarzer.
So she wants us to fight Crow.
I won't let it end this way! Hang in there, you two! I'm coming for you! I promise!
So it's not going to be like before. It's going to take us a little bit to actually get to them this time then. But hopefully they can find out some information about what is actually exactly is going on. Same time, Kreuzin Province airspace. Don't think we've seen that airship before. Noble Alliance Forces flagship, aerial battleship Pantagruel. The name sounds kind of familiar, maybe? I don't know. But this is the Noble Alliance's airship then. So is Duke Cayenne gonna be on board? Duke Cayenne is probably gonna be the one on board. Can't imagine it'd be Duke Alberea. Not sure what that is. Yep, Cayenne. So he is taking over then. The opening made it kind of clear. Oh! That's Rufus!
Has something wondrous caught your eye?
That's Cayenne. Yep. And Crow!
Well, if it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure Chevalier.
This guy...
Marvelous, isn't it, Rufus? Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights?
It seems like Duke Cayenne does a lot of looking down on things.
Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it all but in our grasp.
Rufus Alberea.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures. But the war is indeed raging on, just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and yet you've already adopted such a delightful perspective. It's clear to me now why your father holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you, then I too would take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
But where is this war even happening? Like, are there two fronts fighting against each other somewhere, or is it more like a guerrilla thing?
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
He's called himself Supreme Commander?
Please, I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor. We are both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a swift conclusion, all for the good of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them. And on that note, I assume you've already decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control.
Okay, so this, I'm now understanding that this means the Alboreas have joined forces with Duke Cayenne. Not Eustace, but Rufus and their dad.
But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen.
No clue who either of them are.
To say nothing of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid. Our victory is only a matter of time. Wouldn't you agree, Crow?
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you.
Crow armbrust. This frickin' guy.
Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Corellia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did.
Huh.
They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest. Well, no matter. We needn't concern ourselves with Crossbell for the present. Gileath Osborne has fallen.
Yeah, that was probably the most surprising part of Trails of Cold Steel to me. Literally nobody could stop talking about that dude, but Crow got him.
No longer will we be plagued by that detestable man and his foolish ideals. However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. And this great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers.
I don't know why, but I was kind of fixated on the lip sync for that particular part. It was nice.
Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful, glorious form, a land ruled by nobles.
I'm remembering that scene where, like, Rufus kind of got into it with the other high-ranking officials over, like, that particular kind of ideology.
As you wish.
It was when they all came to doors.
I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier...
Other Chevalier?
I'm in the midst of pondering if there is a way to get him to join us.
Oh, he's talking about Rean.
And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point.
Is he mocking Crow?
Give it some thought, won't you?
If it were up to me, we would never join Crow, dude.
Understood.
But it's up to Rean, so... Don't go pondering things now, dude.
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you?
Dude, it'll take quite a bit for Crow to, like, redeem himself, because he already wasn't my favorite senpai, and then he went and did this, dude? Nah, no, buddy.
I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential threats piling up on the side.
Crimson Wings?
Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
Okay, so Crow understands that Eustace isn't on board with all of this.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster. And I don't doubt he'll come at me with everything he's got. But ultimately...
Is there anyone else? Oh, all these guys.
Unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry only the finest insurance. Are they not, dear ladies and gentlemen?
Along with some jokers who we haven't seen before outside of the opening.
You're so right.
Feels kind of overkill having all of us on the same side.
Still, this is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget. We're not here for you. We won't be working together forever.
Oh, but the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
Yeah. I guess I can help.
This guy is giving off an agate sort of feeling. He really looks like he walked directly out of some other anime, dude.
Point taken. I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
Hey, then he really doesn't know much about Class 7.
That's the idea. I leave the unseen side of this War of the Lions reenactment in your capable hands. You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions.
Are those Jaeger Corps? No, the Ironbloods are like Millium and Lecter and stuff, I think.
With opponents like that, you needn't hold anything back. Go forth and enjoy your fill of battle.
I don't know. I feel like Rufus is gonna end up like trying to cause some mayhem behind the scenes. Wait, what? Okay. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2, Prologue, The Depths of Despair, End. Manage save data. Now we're just gonna save. Alright guys, definitely, oh, Toval's still in our party. We're definitely gonna pick things up with, I guess, the first chapter. That's all gonna be next time though, so definitely join me then for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Bye for now, guys.